Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Rangers, and I'm here to talk about Game 5 of Round 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs, where the Rangers lose 3-1 to the Carolina Hurricanes. The Rangers had, and this is not an exaggeration, the worst offensive game of the season. And that's difficult to say, because we have had some pretty impotent performances. However, I truly believe this one takes the cake. You had, I am not exaggerating, 2 good shots on goal. I will tell you the exact 2, and it was the Mika goal and the Trouba Kreider 2-on-1 late in the third period. Those are the only good scoring chances I saw you put on net. The rest of them were easy shots. It was, credit to Ranta. 16-17, only allows 1 goal. Solid, but we did not pressure him. But that's beside the point. Let's talk about the game. So going into Game 5, by most people, it's considered a must-win for both teams. The Rangers enter, they won both in Madison Square Garden, Game 3 and 4, seemingly a massive momentum shift in favor of the Rangers that could propel them to win the first game of the series on the road and deal Carolina their first home loss of their playoff season so far. If the Rangers were to have won tonight, which they very didn't, that means Game 6 would have been an elimination game / a clinching game for us back in Madison Square Garden, where the Rangers have been 5-1 this postseason, and the one loss was a triple overtime epic that took you nearly 2 hours to finally be beaten. So theoretically, you look at the game and you go, yeah, if the Rangers win tonight, they probably win in 6. If the Hurricanes win tonight, they're probably winning in 7 because, yeah, the Rangers are most likely going to win Saturday and then come back and be in the same damn boat we currently are. So that was before the game. What actually happened in the game? Well, the Rangers offense was putrid, and we would get the first power play but give up the first goal on said power play. A short-handed goal to the Carolina Hurricanes. How neat. Jacob Trouba and the second unit are on the ice, and Trouba has his pocket absolutely picked in a way that, the Canes could probably get arrested for theft. The Rangers gave up a 2-on-1 to Trocheck and Stahl that would be unacceptable if it were 5-on-5 hockey. The fact that it was this clean and they were short-handed is even more unacceptable. Credit to Keandre Miller for giving it absolutely everything he had to take the pass away from Jordan Stahl, and also credit to Jordan Stahl for putting an absolutely perfect saucer pass over to Trocheck to make it 1-0 Canes with a short-handed goal. But on account that the Rangers love to make you go, what the hell, we get a second power play in the first period, and miraculously, the Rangers, in the same period of hockey, had the worst possible power play, and also the best possible power play. The worst one is the first one, obviously. Shorthanded goal against. I don't think we had a shot on that power play. We looked awful. We couldn't even establish any zone pressure. We couldn't even establish possession in the zone, if we're being frank. And then the second one, face-off win, couple of passes, Fox to Panarin to Mika Zibanejad, absolute bomb of a one-timer, a snipe top shelf, and he scores to tie it at 1. Beautiful shot by Mika Zibanejad. Absolutely incredible. No goaltender is stopping that. That was just, chef's kiss. Third straight goal, or third straight game with a goal for Mika Zibanejad. Cool. He showed up. That's neat. Here's the thing. That was one of 2 good shots you had tonight. So by a miracle, you somehow head into the second period tied 1 apiece, even though you got outshot to hell in the first period. By the way, in case it wasn't clear, we got outshot a lot tonight. Shots were 34-17. This was a bad game. And now, because of a hooking call, the Canes are on a power play. Now, that was a super weak hooking call. I thought that was really weak. To me, that just looked like normal defense. I don't know how they called that. I don't know why they called that. But regardless, they're on a power play. And I don't love blaming the Rangers for power play goals, because you're down a man, it sucks, Yeah, I can blame you for the penalty, and I can criticize you for taking the penalty. That being said, I thought this was a weak penalty. Now, I will criticize us for this power play, right? Because the thing about power plays is it's 4-on-5, which means someone, by default, is going to be open. And that man was Teravainen. And here's the thing. I don't usually get too upset because, hey, you're going to be down a man. That being said, I wouldn't be mad if 4 players for the Canes were well defended, you can make the debate that 1 Cane was well defended on this play. It was right before the setup pass for the goal, and you have Trocheck completely wide open. You have Teravainen completely wide open, and out at the blue line, Seth Jarvis, again, pretty well wide open. By the time the pass is over to Teravainen to get the shot off, Trocheck and Aho are living rent-free in front of the net. Tony DeAngelo is wide open at the blue line, and obviously Teravainen is wide open here for the shot. I think the wide-angle shot might be my favorite because you can see how both Carolina players are closer to Igor than either of our defensemen. What are you guys even doing defensively on this play? So yeah, that was one of the worst penalty kills of our season. Good time to have that. And again, the rest of the second period ticked away. You didn't have any chances. You were getting bailed out by Igor. It's a miracle this game was only 3-1, if we're being completely honest. He did everything. He was great. Igor, again, had a great game. He has had 5 great games this series. He has been magnificent. So a little over halfway in the third period, the Svechnikov goal on a breakaway. And look, yes, Igor left his 5-hole wide open on this play. Guess what? I don't care. You know why? Adam Fox completely mishandles the puck in the neutral zone. Just completely whiffs on it. And here's the neat part, right? This is the last time Adam Fox takes a stride on this play. He had 1 whack at the stick to try to break up the shot, and this was the final stride. Fox just didn't try. And I don't love saying that, but he didn't. He just kind of ho-hummed his way on this play. And that is, it's a 1-goal game late in the third. That is unacceptable. You need to be all up in his business. The fact that he wasn't is just insane. And that was about it. We pulled Igor with a few minutes left. We had a couple of shots. Again, nothing particularly dangerous. We just looked bad offensively. And we've looked bad offensively every time we've been in Carolina. We've looked pretty bad defensively every time we've been in Carolina. And here's the thing, right? We're going to go back to Madison on Saturday, and we're going to win. I'm not being cocky. We're probably going to win. We are a very good home team this playoffs. Carolina cannot catch a win on the road. We're probably going to win, and then we're going to come back Monday, and most likely, I'm not trying to be a pessimist, get absolutely creamed. That's just how this has gone. That's just how it's gone. My keys going into Game 6 would be do what you did in Game 3 and 4. Whatever you do, don't do what you did in Games 1, 2, and 5. So that's all I have for the game. We're back in MSG on Saturday. The time has not been announced yet, and I'll be here afterwards to talk about it. So that's all I have to say for the evening. Thank you all so very much for watching. Hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Rangers.